I really like beef stroganoff. It's a seriously underrated dish that packs flavor and protein into a simple one-pot masterpiece. Well, kind of one pot. It's easy to make, it reheats well, and I find it absolutely delicious, in my opinion. Here's how I make it. This was kind of a spur-of-the-moment meal for me. I've got about 9 ounces of filet mignon that I have here left over. I just defrosted them in the fridge. You certainly don't have to use filet. Other cuts will work just fine. Actually, other cuts like ribeye might actually be a little bit more flavorful. I do kind of prefer the lean texture of the tenderloin though. That's just me. I try to aim for like 6 ounces per person, so prepare accordingly. And I'm gonna take this filet here and just cut it up into little strips. Feel free to cut them however you like. And I'll set those aside for now, and we'll move on to the garlic and shallot. 2 medium-sized garlic cloves. That should work fine. Chop those to your preference. Size doesn't really matter. Then I'm just going to chop up my shallot. If you don't have shallot, yellow onions works fine. And that's it. That's all of our prep. I told you, super simple. Oil in pan, and I'm literally just going to flash this steak. I'm going to let them cook for like a minute or 2 tops. You can season with a little salt and pepper. Move them around a little bit, but that's it. Seriously, they were in the pan for like 2 minutes, and these are good. I'm also cooking in batches so I don't overcrowd the pan. If you put too much meat, then more juices flow out, and you'll pretty much just be boiling your steak at that point. Don't do that. Just do it in batches. That's it. Steak in. That's it. They're coming out. I'll turn my heat down a little bit. I went pretty hot there. And I'm going to add some butter. Once the butter has melted down, go ahead and add in the garlic and shallot. I'm going to try to scrape up some of this fond stuck to the pan. I'll season with a little salt and pepper. Once the shallots turn translucent, add in like 2 tablespoons of flour. Just mix that up and let it cook for a little bit. We want to cook off that floury taste. Next, we're going to add in some beef broth. I usually aim for like 1 to 2 cups of broth. This time I went with like 1.5 cups. I like to start with a little. If it's too thick, I'll just add some more. Give that a good mix. Then I'm going to add 1/4 cup of heavy cream and go ahead and mix again. Then 1/4 cup of sour cream. I do recommend tempering the sour cream. It's gonna make it a lot easier for it to blend in. The best way to do that is just to pour out a little bit of the broth once it's heated and add it to a heat-safe dish along with the sour cream and just mix it until it like comes up, to a warmer temperature. Then add it in. But you can see I didn't do that, and it's fine. It just takes a little bit longer for it to blend. Then we need about 1 tablespoon of Dijon mustard. Now, I'm not crazy about Dijon mustard by itself, but it's really good in small amounts in this. So even if you don't like Dijon, definitely try it because it really sharpens the flavor. Then we'll go ahead and add the steak back in. You see how it's all pink and nice like that? That's what we want. Mix that all up, and I do want this a little bit thicker. So I'm going to keep cooking it on low. The very last ingredient is Worcestershire sauce. But it's going to give the whole dish a little bit of tang. It's quite nice. All right, once the sauce hits your desired consistency, add in the egg noodles that have been cooked al dente. Then we just want to stir and watch it become thicker and thicker. This is pretty much ready to go. I'll add some chives, and that is it. This is one of my favorite meals because it's easy to make. It takes like 30 minutes. It's packed with protein. I use this meal when I'm trying to bulk up. It works great. It reheats wonderfully, so it's great for leftovers. And the most important thing, it's really, really good. Anyways, the ingredients will be in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and thank you as always for watching.